Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and today is Vlogtober the 29th. Yes, it's Tuesday. I don't know why I like Tuesdays. I like Tuesdays. Well, I really didn't get a lot of crocheting done yesterday. What did I do? Because yesterday was just a weird day. I don't know why, but it's falling over on me. So I pulled this blanket out for a little bit yesterday. I'm trying to remember what else did I do. I didn't really do a lot. It was a weird Monday. Like I said, it was Monday. I really want to get back to doing like my knitting machine and stuff. So so I can get some hats pumped out because my deadline for that is quickly approaching and I need to get that done. I think I'm just gonna sit here and crochet and talk maybe, because I really don't really have a ton. Although I did get an email. I noticed in my emails right before I came on here that they're pausing my memberships not because of anything I'm doing wrong per se. It's just I'm dragging my feet on verifying my identification or something like that, and I just keep forgetting about it. So that is something I will focus on today. So if you are a member of my channel, just, you know, keep an eye out. Can't talk today. Keep an eye out for that, because I'll let you know. If you notice it yourself, you know, and if you want to renew, go ahead. When it's unpaused again, so they're pausing it just until I'm not fully monetized yet, I guess, because I haven't, gosh, I can't talk this morning. I have not verified myself. And it's just because I keep dragging my feet. Also, I wanted to see, I feel like I'm not like stalling out, but like I don't want to be like other channels per se, and be like a copy of another channel or anything. I just want to not spice up my channel a little bit, but just kind of liven it up a little bit, give some energy to it. Something. So I was trying to think about what could Amber bring to the table. What do I bring to the table? So my talents are crochet and the knitting machine. And even the knitting machine, I've only done a few things on that, so I just need to stop dragging it's dragging my feet, but I also am I have a life, obviously, and yes, I have to homeschool my kids and, make sure all that gets done, but also I want to make sure I'm putting content out for you guys. So what is something specific that maybe I could try? Now keep in mind, I have a knitting machine. I only have the 46 pin knitting machine, right? I crochet. I am dabbling a little bit in Tunisian, and I'm just, as much as I would love to do other crafts, I just don't have the space for all that extra stuff, or really the time. I put all my time into this crocheting stuff, so, because it brings me joy. And I was just, the other day, somebody was talking about their journey on YouTube or something, and it just got me thinking, I'm having fun with this, so I just want to make sure that I'm keeping it fun and entertaining. Not entertaining in a way that I'm making fun of myself or anything like that. Just, you know, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to, you know, what are you looking for other than just a crochet channel? You know, like, what could we do to hang out? I have noticed I've gotten away from as many lives as I was doing. I want to go live more than Friday, but right now it just, I don't know. With homeschooling my kids, they're home, you know, all the time. So I have to make sure, that's my other issue with recording stuff and doing lives, is they're always around. And I can get a 15-20 minute window out of them, and I want more than that. But at the same time, I don't want to rush the time I have with them. So I just need to come up with, you know, 15-20 minute little activities that I can record on and put out for you guys. So, like, you know, the crochet and chats like I'm doing now, but you can't see me. I do still have my neck thing, you know. So, you know, I need to get back to doing some of those, and I need topics, you know. What do I talk about? What do you guys want to hear about? You know? I know today, it's Tuesday, like I said, so at some point Juan will be releasing his, hopefully, his cowl for week 3. Super excited for that to come out. So I can make progress on those. My goal right now is to put in 2 to 3, I think I said 2 to 4 rounds, not rounds, 2 to 4 rows on my Chris's Hug blanket. So I will work on that today, get that. That's part of my goal of my day to get done. You know, my daily goals. After I record my videos, I do what I call my digital Bible study, because I listen to my daily Bible reading. I actually follow along with it for the most part, but I listen to it be read like audiobook style. And then there's a podcast that's not a video or anything, it's just an audio podcast that I listen to that kind of goes through and talks about what the Bible reading was saying from their perspective, you know. So anyway, you know what I could say? So last night on a Zoom with Marty from Blossom Crochet, she has her members only Zoom on Mondays, I was asking them, or not really asking them, but I was like, I just don't know what color to do next with this blanket. It needs to be, I want to make it 40 inches for Boggy Creek. The last I measured, I was around 28 inches, so I'm getting closer. I ran out of the 2 colors in the middle here, the variegated and the pink sparkle. I found that this Big Twist yellow matched the yellow in the variegated. As you can see, it like blends in. So I am basically just going and going and going until this is done. And I was like, I don't know if it's gonna make it the many inches that I need to do to get to 40. So I was like, what color do I do after this? So I was like, well, I had an orange, I thought at one point, but I have looked and looked for it and I cannot find it. And then they were thinking maybe add this to it, but to be honest, I feel like this orange isn't quite the right orange, and it's Red Heart. I wanted to stick to either Hobby Lobby, I love this yarn, and Big Twist. Keep it kind of consistent with the brand. I know that this will soften up, and it's, you know, this isn't horribly rough. It's still, it's soft. It's just not as soft right now. So I was just thinking, it's just, I don't know, it's a little too, it's hard to show you in the camera, because that almost looks like it goes, but in person, it's almost too dark, if that makes sense. It just, I don't know. And honestly, I don't have enough of this to do much with. This is all I have. It's not gonna, it might make it 2 sides, maybe. I do have a full skein, possibly, but I will say, I tried to pull this out. I showed you guys this, but it was just not the right to go with this. It just didn't, I don't know. In person, it didn't work for me. It goes well with the lighter pink in here, not the darker pink. Or not the darker pink, but this pink right here, not the darker, but this one over here, it goes very similar to that. This is a little darker. However, y'all, I was digging around in a tote that I have of yarn that I was going to possibly do in mystery bags, and I found this. This is watermelon. This is Big Twist watermelon. This is too close to the Hobby Lobby one I just showed you. This is too close to the Hobby Lobby one. So I saw this and went, you know what, that might be, even though this is watermelon from Big Twist, it's, for some reason, the dye lot on this is weird. It's not, it's like more of a, it's not as, I don't know, look at the difference. It's more orangey. Like, completely different watermelons. It's so hard to get it to come out on the camera, but this is a different, like, you can kind of, this is more muted, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this in person goes a lot better with that pink that I'm talking about in here. Like, it's close enough. Well, I mean, it's a little, like, it's a little different, but it's, the mutedness in this, if that's even a word, flows better with this than those other ones I was showing you. Sometimes I feel like I talk in circles. So anyway, it's, yeah, I only have the one skein of this. I'm just gonna throw this on the outside of the blanket until it runs out, you know, get a full round. And once I can't reach it around, playing yarn chicken and lose the yarn chicken, I'll pull the one round out, whatever it ends up doing. Hopefully it makes it to the end of a round, and hopefully it makes it to 40 inches. So, like I said, the last I measured this, I was at 28 inches, which means I was 12 inches away from 40, which means I need to put on about 6 inches per side to make it 40 by 40. So I want to say every round or two gets me about 1.5 inches-ish or so, because they're not very tall, these clusters, these granny clusters. So and then I think one of these days, once I finish a couple blankets, maybe once I finish this one, because it has a few tails in it, I will do a weave it in Wednesdays. So we won't be doing it every Wednesday because I don't have things to weave in every Wednesday, but what I might do is every so often when I get enough to weave in, you know, as long as I'm keeping my deadlines without running over them, we can take these blankets and weave in the ends together. So if you have projects that you have ends that you're just, you know, dragging your feet on sewing in, bring them to the live. So next Wednesday, I'm thinking next Wednesday we should be good. We should have a few blankets to sew in. Now we may not get to all of them, but because, you know, stopping to chat and read the chat will take time. So I may only get a blanket done, but, you know, I'll have at least 2 or 3 to work through, because sometimes tails go quickly sewing them in. It's just a matter of sitting down and actually doing them. So I know this video is kind of all over the place, but yesterday was not a very eventful day. It was just, we got school done, and I'm gonna pull this down just a little bit. Stop shaking. We got school done, and I made homemade tomato soup using a recipe from a friend, and it was amazing. I saved the tomato soup. I usually don't, because it's, you know, I just never really want it again. This time I saved it, and I am actually looking forward to having it for lunch. So, but yeah, so like, just let me know what are some content ideas that over the course of the time you've been with me that you've noticed that you want to see again, or something you think I could potentially do for video, you know, that you have noticed a talent that I might have or something. I don't know, you know, just, it's easier for a person on the outside to let me know what they see versus trying to introspection on myself. So I think I'm just gonna sit here and work on uploading this video. It's not very long, and I forgot the pictures yesterday of the retaining wall, so maybe I'll remember those here. I'll leave a little space for you guys to see the before and after of the demolition that we did over the weekend. And let's see, what else was yesterday? Oh, the Zoom in the evening, which was fun. And that was, yeah, like I said, yesterday was Monday. It wasn't exciting. So, but it's always a beautiful day to be kind and positive and go make something beautiful. And guess what? We'll see you on the next video, friends. Bye.